Today's racing is proudly brought to you by Sparacio'S Speed Shop and QC Racing. Welcome back to the Aussie Diecast Racing League for the final event here at Thunder Valley for 2022. It's the final of Sam Sparacio'S Mustang Challenge. 32 cars down to 4. Let's meet the finalists, starting with the track record holder. That's Mark D in the 1996 Butterfinger Mustang. Next up is our youngest competitor in the number 892 Ford Mustang. It's Brentley. Next up in the 67 GT, it's Lightning Jim Lysenring. And finally, in the 68 Cobra Jet, it's Numbskull. Let's check out the odds thanks to our friends at Sportsbet. Mark D, not surprising, he's sitting at $1.25. Numbskull 150, Brentley 170, and Lysenring at 185. A capacity crowd of 18 minifigs in here to watch this final at Thunder Valley. Let's hope they get a good show. Cars and drivers are ready to rock for the first event of the day. Brentley and Numbskull on pole position. Who can get away to the fast start and try and get that whole shot? Away we go. That's a good start by Brentley. Numbskull right on a hammer. There's trouble behind. Numbskull's flip. There's trouble everywhere. Brentley crawling down the straight. She's going to get the points. That's a rough start to the final, but Brentley goes away to claim the 5 points over Mark D. Jim Lysenring comes in third, and it's a DNF for Numbskull there. He got himself all out of control out of turn number 1. Got himself twisted up with Brentley, ended up landing on his roof. Let's have a look at the replay here. Brentley got off to a great start. You can see that he got down, tried to take the bottom line, clipped off the bottom of Brentley's back end and landed on his head. Subsequently, he finished the race upside down at the entrance of turn number 3, but a win for Brentley. 5 points on the board for the youngest driver in this final. Let's have a look at the calamity was. Look at that. Cars couldn't possibly go any slower, and that is a time of 7.72. Easily the slowest race we've ever had. There's Numbskull. Slight concussion, but he's soldiered on and is going to compete in the rest of the races here at Thunder Valley. There's the scoreboard. Not much to report after race 1. Here's race number 2. Cars have rotated. The very quick Mark D on the front of the grid, this time in that Butterfinger Mustang. He shares that with Brentley. Cars are ready to roll. The lights count down to go time. Who's going to get away this time? It's a good start there by Mark D. Brentley trying hard, but there goes Mark D. He's off, he's gone, and what a time! That's another track record for Mark D. 4.72 seconds. Takes him to the first 2 spots on the fastest time leaderboard. What a run there by Mark D in race number 2. Well, he was absolutely flying. Brentley once again gave him that nudge, pushed him into the right line. Well, I didn't think 480 could get beat, but here we are staring it down. 4.72 seconds to beat Brentley in second. It was Numbskull third and Lysenring coming in there in fourth. Brentley and Mark D tied on 8 as we go to an ad break.
We all come into this world alone. And the lucky ones find that someone who lights a fire in them. In sync, impulses of soul and sense. And when you share that first dance, you begin to realize the two have become one. Rest, it's hard to understand. For some things, you have to feel for yourself.
Welcome back to the channel for race 3 of the final. A huge shout out goes to Jim Lysenring for organising these 32 cars and sending them out to Australia to honour his good friend Sam Sparacio. For more reports, Sam Sparacio is an absolute mad Ford fan, and what a pleasure it's been to host this race for Lysenring and the Sparacio family. Cars are ready to roll for race number 3. Licensing and Mark D on pole. Away they go. It's a good start by Licensing. There's trouble there. Licensing and Mark D going backwards. It's Mark D in again. A sub 5 second time puts him in the top 3 spots on the leaderboard. Just nudging out Chris Hood there, who was in 3rd previously to that event. Well, it was a good start by both Licensing and Mark D. They came together in turn number 2, spun themselves around, and it was a magnificent drive by both drivers there to compete in such a quick time, going the opposite direction. Well, what a run by Mark D. Really sets himself up in this final. Let's check out the leaderboard. Mark D sitting there on 13 points ahead of Brenly on 10, Licensing on 6, and Numbskull on 3 as we move into the final race of the day. Numbskull and Licensing on pole for the final time here today at Thunder Valley. Who's going to be crowned champion in Sam Sparacio'S Mustang Challenge? Lights count down. Away they go. It's a good start there by Numbskull. Here comes Licensing. Finds himself in front. It's going to be a victory. Power slides down the straight. Gets the win over Numbskull. Mark D and Brenly has rolled in 4th in the last event of the day here at Thunder Valley. A little bit of trouble there between Numbskull and Licensing heading into turn number 1. Everyone got turned around here. Great manoeuvre just there by Licensing to spin himself around and claim those 5 points in the final event of the day. Let's have a look at that manoeuvre front on. Yeah, great drive there by Jim in a time of 5.90 seconds. Well, who gets the victory? Congratulations, Mark D. He goes on to be your champion on 15 points, just nudging out Licensing and Brenly tied on 11, and Numbskull out the back on 6. There's the overall points for this Mustang Challenge. Mark D on 63, ahead of Numbskull 55, Licensing 51, and Brenly down the bottom there on 46. But what a drive by Mark D. He really had this thing flying in the finals. Broke the track record twice and claimed all top positions on the leaderboard for the fastest time. Sadly, no good today for Licensing. Great effort to finish in 2nd, tied with Brenly. And poor old Numbskull in the matchbox had no luck at all. Well, if you've liked what you've seen, please subscribe to the channel, give us a view, give us a share, because at the moment, this channel is struggling to survive, and without some support, we'll go the way of the dodo. We'll be back here in a few weeks' time at Thunder Valley on a brand new outside track with a NASCAR event. It's going to be Daytona Down Under right here at Thunder Valley mid-January 2023. I'd love to thank everybody that's come along and watched all the races, especially you guys who comment and share the channel on Facebook. You guys are an absolute godsend, and we couldn't do this without you. Nonetheless, what a performance by Mark D. Congratulations everyone involved. Once again, we've got to thank Mark D, Jim Licensing, Sam Sparacio, and the whole Sparacio family. We'll see you next time trackside at Thunder Valley.